Hey everybody, John with Active Self-Protection. On today's Active Self-Protection Extra is this ankle medical kit that I picked up at the Carry Guard Expo. This was actually given to me, just given to me without any expectations. So this isn't like a paid advertisement or anything like that, but a really cool ankle medical cuff that WorldPoint Trauma gave to me at the expo. They had a booth there. I was like, dude, I'm looking for a good ankle medical cuff. They sent me this one, or didn't send it to me. He just handed it to me. He's like, oh, you are? Here, wear this at the conference and let me know how it is. And if you like it, great. And if not, awesome. So he found out a little bit more about who I was. And he was like, yeah, take it home, man. I'm sure in the hopes that I would talk to you about it. Good marketing on his part. Okay. But I've not been paid for this. I'm not endorsing or anything like that. I'm just telling you what works so far. I think an ankle medical kit is a great way for most people to have trauma medical equipment on them. And if you watched today's narrated video, you saw an officer need to use his tourniquet to help a fellow officer who actually the first officer had shot inadvertently in a scuffle with a suspect. So I think having trauma medical equipment on you is important. Of course, having the skills to use the equipment is the most important, right? So take a class, and not just any class. It's not a CPR first aid class. This is a trauma medical class, a bleeding containment class, because this kit here is trauma bleeding. So I'm going to show you a little bit. First of all, this cuff, you can see the back. It's got a little neoprene backing on it. It's real minimalist. It's super thin. You can see that right there, super thin, and I find that to be helpful. I live in Arizona. It's hot right now, crazy hot. And so I find on my calf with just a sock underneath it, this has given me no problems and isn't super hot. Now, next thing I like about it is the pouches come off. So it's Velcro pouches, and you stick as many of them on there as you need, so it's modular. I still haven't gotten yet. I'm still waiting for my new Leatherman Raptor trauma shears that I'm going to put on this particular spot. But you've got a fairly compact case. Now I'm going to tell you what I keep in mind. And this is the training that I have. You're going to notice, if you're a big-time EMT, that I do not have an NPA in this. I do not have a decompression needle. I would never use a decompression needle. I don't feel like I have the expertise to use it. An NPA, man, I just want to get the bleeding stopped and get them to, try to clear the airway as best I can. I don't feel comfortable enough using an NPA yet to carry one, and this is a very small kit. What's in my kit? Okay, really, 3 things in the kit. First thing is a pair of rolled up gloves. I pop these bad boys out. I'll show them to you. I put them in a little baggie, so then that way they don't get all cruded up sitting on my ankle. And I keep these extra large gloves. I buy them by the box of 100, and then I fold them up. And these ones are super thick. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see. Can I show you there? They have a little bit of texture to them. So they have a little bit more than your typical, disposable gloves. They are disposable, but they got a little bit more to them. And actually, one change that I'm going to make is I'm going to take a second pair and stuff them in here. So I'm not going to put these back away, because I'm going to actually add a second pair because it will fit in this little sleeve. Now, this little sleeve will fit a spare magazine if you want to. I don't care to. The next thing that's in my kit is an Israeli bandage. This is a 4-inch Israeli bandage. I bought it on Amazon. And 4-inch Israeli bandage, super helpful, because you can use that to bind an awful lot. Now, it's only 4 inches, it's only that big, but I think that's pretty good size. I mean, yeah, you might rather have a 6-inch one, but this is about a portable kit. Last thing in my kit is, this is a SOF-T wad. Now, I normally would carry a combat application tourniquet, a CAT, because it's a little easier to put on one-handed. It really is. But a SOF-T is also excellent. And I love the fact, so this is on a Filster flat pack, and John Houtman, who owns Filster, is a friend of mine, but I bought this flat pack from him, and I bought the SOF-T wad because I want to support my friend's business, right? John does a great job. And look at this. This is the cool part of the flat pack. Look at how thin that bad boy is. You've got the windlass to the side. There's tons of videos on YouTube on how to pack this. This was my first attempt at packing a SOF-T on a flat pack. Now, the one thing that I did is, usually that comes with some soft loops that you connect things to, and it's molly straps and all that. I took that off. So then that way I can stick it real easy without any problems. It goes in the pouch, and it stays in this pouch, and it is not moving anywhere. And I think that is absolutely excellent. So it keeps everything together. So that's as simple as this kit is. but it gives me the ability to stop bleeding. So, because I've got an Israeli bandage, so if I need a pressure dressing, I have it there. If I need a tourniquet, I have it there, so I can stop some bleeding real fast. Now, the couple things that I want to get is the next pouch that I'm going to get is going to be for my Raptors and for a real small chest seal. I think if I have that, I have the kit that I want, and that's coming in. So I highly recommend get yourself some trauma medical training, get yourself some equipment, keep it on your person at all times. The other thing that's cool about this kit, TSA compliant. Even with the trauma shears on it, as long as the blade's less than 4 inches, you can get on an airplane with it. Of course, take it off. You put it on the conveyor belt with your stuff, with your shoes and your belt and all that crap when you go through TSA. But they'll let you through with this. This is not prohibited items. You can't go with a gun for sure. You can't go with a defensive knife, but your trauma medical equipment can go with you almost anywhere. On our trip to Thailand, I got all the way through LA and through Shanghai and Bangkok. I couldn't communicate with the people through their security in Chiang Mai, and so they took my shears. What was I going to do? Wasn't in this particular ankle kit, but you get my point, right? You could travel with trauma medical equipment anywhere, so keep it on you. Take a class. I think having this kind of stuff on you if you're a self-defender is important so that you can cover your ass. Hope you guys have a great day.